Hello, everybody. Welcome to KT Quarantine, episode 6. And episode 6, once again, we're bringing back the ISFC, and that is the Internet Street Fighting Championship. But this is the Road Rage edition. Let's get to it.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpower.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, motherfuckers?
Handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
So, as you know, the global pandemic that's happening, throughout the world and happening to everyone, is giving me a lot of time. I got a lot of time on my hands, man. I got reduced hours at work, doing my social distancing thing, and trying to be responsible. So, I started my YouTube channel, KT Quarantine, but I started this my championship segment. That's the Internet Street Fighting Championship, the ISFC. It's going to rival the UFC one day. It's going to rival it. But today is the road rage. I don't know why I can't say that today. Road Rage edition. So let's be honest here. What is it about the car or your motorcycle or your motor vehicle that drives people insane? It drives people crazy. What is it, man? And don't lie, everyone experiences road rage at some point or another, right? You go out of your mind. It's like you become this different person, man. You're not even your damn self anymore. It's like the car, man. I don't know. It's like it drives you like you're crazy as fuck, right? So what I put together today is, man, I just looked at some old school road rage videos, some classics in my mind. And this one here, man, I love this one, man. And I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break down what I see. And if you want, break down what you see in the comments, man. I would love to see what you see in these fights. Now, this one here is an older gentleman, man. He gets out of his car, right? And he's pissed, and boom, left hand right away to the guy on a motorcycle. And that's where he messes up right there, man. He pushes my man's woman, and my man is about to park the bike. Old boy is telling him, relax, motherfucker.
Hey!
Old man, old bald head man tells him, call the cops, whatever. He's still fired up, right? My man's woman is in the way. He throws a weak ass punch. My man stuffs his head. Might have had some wrestling background, and there you go.
You better stop.
Old man is on the ground.
Stop. Are you done? Are you done?
Getting choked like this.
Stop.
And if you take a
Stop. I
look
did
at
nothing
his
to you.
eyes right here, his eyes right here, and the look on his
Are
face,
you gonna get up?
what it's saying to
Get up and
me
relax,
is,
okay?
he's saying to himself, it was
Call
at
the
that
cops
moment
right now.
I realized that I fucked up.
Anyone?
That's the look on his face.
I
It
did
was at
nothing
that
to you.
very moment that I realized that I
went
severely
in between you
fucked
on
up.
a road, and you're gonna punch me and assault me for that.
And
And think
you know what
that's
else
the
is
right
funny
thing to do?
about this clip too? Is
How old
the
are you?
look on the old guy's face on the ground, right? The look on his face was the look on his face is he's got all these things in his mind about what he wants to do. Like, I could whoop this dude's ass. I could, hit him with the 3-piece and, go for the legs, take him down. But all that's running in his mind, but it didn't happen the way he thought, right? So His mind says, oh, I could whoop this young Thundercat. Oh, I could whoop this young Thundercat. But his body is reminding him, motherfucker, you almost 60, 70 years old. And you over here trying to fight this young Thundercat. Pushes woman. All this stuff, man. So now, later on in the clip, my man has his knee on his neck, right? And has his hands above his head, right? And at this point, they're having a nice conversation.
I did nothing to you.
Young Thundercat is having a nice conversation with the old head. You know, the old head here, laid up on the ground, hands behind his head here. Now he wants to be civil.
That's the right thing.
You know, now he wants to call the cops. He was telling old boy, go ahead and telling old boy and his woman in the beginning, go ahead and call the cops. Now he want to call the cops. So, other things that I see in this video, things that I peeped, right? Old head might have had a better chance. I'm not saying he would have actually prevailed in this situation, but if you look closely in the beginning, you clearly see he is in some Walmart flip-flops.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
First of all, it's hard to win a fight in flip-flops anyway, but he in some cheap-ass Walmart flip-flops. You know he can't get no traction. That's why old boy took him down so easy. If you take a look at the takedown, that was some simple ass kindergarten ass takedown. It was nothing. The guy was wild with his whatever. The guy on a motorcycle, the young Thundercat, basically stuffed his head. Maybe he had some wrestling. Stuffed his head. Old boy collapsed to the ground. Collapsed to the ground. And now they're having a civil conversation. Now old head on the ground telling him, oh, I'm gonna call the cops if I get up. And the young Thundercat asks him this question. Are you done? Not only does he ask him, is he done? He asks him, are you going to behave?
He whooped your ass disrespectful, bro. He whooped your ass like ktfo.
Now, I don't know about you guys, right? You know, I have children, and I feel like I have a duty to act a certain way, like act like an adult, right? Old head right here, he's on the ground looking up at the young Thundercat and the young Thundercat's woman, you know, just telling him, giving him the business. See, whatever she said. See, we don't play these games. We don't play games.
All right. You gonna learn today.
But how embarrassing is it to have a young Thundercat talking to you as if he is the older, responsible adult? That shit gotta be embarrassing. And you already know. You can't live this down. I mean, my man had the what the hell is that? The GoPro camera. I mean, we could clearly see you look like Steve from Jerry Springer Show. Don't you look like Steve from the Jerry Springer Show? Steve would have won. Steve would have won that fight. Y'all know Steve don't play. Steve do this. If that was Steve from the Jerry Springer Show, you know Steve got his own show, but that was Steve from the Jerry Springer Show, it'd been a different result. It'd been a different outcome. You would have the camera view like this. Because the guy on the motorcycle would have been on the ground. Steve would have been talking to him. Don't cut me off, bitch. Don't cut me off, bitch. Steve would have had him by his throat. Anyway, my point is, man, old head should have been more responsible. And the young Thundercat took the high road, man. At this point, he could have just been pummeling him. Pummel, block, three piece, three. Woman would have been in the back, charging him up. Get him, baby. Yeah. Get him. But he didn't. So that's good. Young Thundercat took the high road. I love it. But Steve would have still got him.
Well, after seeing that, tell you what, I wouldn't care what happened to me if I was on the streets as a policeman. I would tune your ass up, man. Yeah, let me see if I got it right. You punk ass bitch. First of all, I love the way you're charging, and you think, well, what are you gonna do? School me? Are you gonna throw me a beating? Security's not here to protect me, they're to protect you.
You got a problem? Yeah, I got a problem. Stop it! You fucking touch her. Hey! You better fucking step back right now, I swear. You're gonna get mad. You're gonna get mad. You better stop. Stop. Are you done? Are you done? Stop. Stop. I did nothing to you. You better stop. Are you gonna behave? Are you gonna get up? Get up and relax, okay?
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna...
Call the cops right now. Help? Anyone? Dude, I did nothing to you.
Yeah, you just broke the law.
I went in between you on a road.
Yep.
And you're gonna punch me and assault me for that.
Yep.
And you think that's the right thing to do? How old are you? Shouldn't you know by now it's not what you do?
So this next one is fight number 2. And I got mixed reviews on this, man, because I understand both sides of it, right? So this one is guy on a motorcycle, him and his buddy. They out, you know, doing wheelies and trying to show off for other cars and, you know, show off for the pretty girls in the car next to them, right? So I get it, man. And my motorcycle friends and my non-riding friends, man, we always have this debate, right? Where motorcycles cut off people freely, right? And I've witnessed it. I've seen it many, many times. And a lot of my friends who ride motorcycles, they definitely admit this as well. But the problem is, they don't like it when they're cut off. And the argument is, well, you know, it's a car. It could kill you. And I get that. But the guy in the car that's cutting you off, or that's getting cut off by you, doesn't want to hit you either. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you want to be shown respect, but you don't value the respect, you know, of showing others respect, you know, like people that drive the cars or whatever the case is. So, in this video, man, this dude gets cut off, right, on a bike. And kind of cut off, so he takes exception to it. And I guess the guy in the car, like, flips him off, right? Or the truck. So he catches up to the guy in the truck. And the guy in the truck looks at him and spits on him, dude. Spits on the guy on the bike, man. Like, total disrespect, right? Dude, the guy on the bike already chased your ass all the way down. So there's gotta be something up with the dude, right? So if you spit on him, what you think gonna happen? So my man on the bike, him and his boy, follow the truck to the house. My man gets off of the bike. Guy stands there at the end of the truck, slapped him. Watch it again. My man's talking, slapped him. One punch knockout. Just one punch knockout. So there's a couple of things that I see with this whole situation, right? Because the guy riding the bike, man, he's on his bike, man. Him and his boy, they're doing wheelies and everything, right? They're driving fast. They're having fun. They're having a good time. I get it. And the guy in the truck makes a left turn. To me, it looked like, it was just regular driving. He wasn't trying to do anything. Maybe the guy in the truck flips him off. The guy on the motorcycle flips him off. So, now for the guy in the motorcycle, for that to turn all the way around, speed through neighborhoods, catch up to the dude in the truck, he had to be already pissed off that day, right? He probably was already mad. Woman talking shit to him this morning, talking about you ain't shit. Your ass need to get up off my couch and get a job. Shit like that, man. You women know how you are. You women know how you are. I'm not saying that she ain't right. I'm just saying that sometimes it comes at the wrong moments, right? Things ain't going right or whatever. Now your woman nagging at you too. Kids nagging at you too. So my man on the motorcycle, he had to have other things he was mad at, right? For him to chase this dude down in the truck, man. And the guy in the truck, he probably was caught in a situation because he probably was like, because he had a buddy in the truck, right? So he probably was talking to gang and shit.
Gotta give you his whole background before we fight. It take too long. Yeah, real niggas, all day, just me, by myself, on the block, holding it down, gun in my waist, straight face, all day, not a game, in jail, by myself.
Oh, man, I wish that motorcycle dude would turn around and come chase me down, man. I'll whoop his ass. I'll whoop his ass like he stole something from me. Because you know something? I do this. I don't play no games. He's probably talking to the passenger in the truck. I do this. This is what I do. He better not, man. I wish he would come up here and talk shit to me.
It's the wish factor. Oh, we wish. We wish a motherfucker would. Hey, like, nigga, I wish a motherfucker would be in my damn shit.
That's what happened. So you take the two worlds, right? This man pissed off at his woman and kids, talking shit to him about how much of a piece of shit he is. My man in the truck, he over here showing off for his boy, maybe back in the high school days he was the man or whatever.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Captain to you.
And you want to make it feel like he still got it. Like, oh man, these hands right here, they like missiles. They like Scud missiles. Bop, bop. Well, as you saw in the clip, my man on the motorcycle was not playing with him. He wasn't playing with him, man. He was just like, schlepped him, put him to sleep, tucked him in. Good night, arrivederci. Night, night, nigga.
A nap. You ever go night, nigga? You ever go night, nigga?
Yeah, man. That's that world, man. Motorcycle versus car. Who wins?
You got knocked the fuck out!
Got a fucking problem, bitch? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Come on, bitch. You want me to kick? Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. Yeah, I do, bitch. Yeah, what the fuck's up, man? You fucking cut in front of me, then you flip me off, man. You fucking cut.
This is fight number 3. Of course, this is our Internet Street Fighting Championship Road Rage edition. So this next fight here that I'm looking at, from what I gather here in this video, there had to be something going on prior to this. It almost sounds like there was something that was going on prior to this, because it looks like a neighbor's recording it, right? And it looks like the guys that are at the house, it looks like it's a father and son, right? And the guy in the truck, looks like something happened prior to that, and he followed him to his house, right? You know, obviously you see tensions are rising here, and you know, my guy here, man, in the truck attempts to leave, and for some reason, man, he comes back. It's like the force is pulling him back, you know, like he's a young Jedi, and the force is pulling him back. My man can't leave, so now he's unloading his pockets, you know, walking back, telling him, look, man, I warned you. I'm about to show you what a real man does. And he pushes the dad, and the son comes, slapped him. That quick left hand. And if you take a look at him, now he's explaining to him, see, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. You see? And the dad the dad don't want none of that. The dad didn't instantly jump on the guy who schlepped his son. Look at his son. They arguing over his son dead body. They arguing over the son's dead body. My man schlepped him with the straight left, and he telling him. So he's telling him, look, man, this is what I do. You know, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to sleep your son. I didn't want to tuck him in, put him night right there on the side of the road. And look, they still talking, and the son laid out on the side of the road. And they carrying on their conversation, man. You know, you want to know what's really funny about this too is the guy in the truck. You know, he has to read off his resume, right? He has to let you know, look, man, this is what I do. Y'all know nothing about me. He had to read the resume off, right? He hit my man with the straight left, schlepped him. Now I gotta read the resume off. You know, I'm this, that, and the other. Y'all don't know nothing about me. I'm the real deal in these streets. You know, I do this. This is what I do. This is what I do. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. And see, now my man's getting up. He's drowsy still. He hit him so hard, knocked him out of his right shoe. My man's limping over there. Now, as you notice, he runs up on the guy in the truck, but he doesn't run up on him fully. You see, he learned after that nap. He learned, look, you're not about to sleep me again. So he walks up on him, but he keeps enough distance. He keeps enough distance away so he don't get schlepped again. And my man right here, he trying to tell him. He reading his resume. He reading his resume off, man. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll schlepp you again. I'm trying to keep you from taking back-to-back naps. And you know the dad is trying to keep his son from taking another nap, and he's still talking or whatever. My man is still hyped up, but I think he's still groggy, man. You know, if the son that got knocked out with the shoe off or whatever, he the one that would be fighting with the referee. Why you stop the fight? Referee like, cause you got slept. Because you got slept. That's why I stopped the fight. He'd have murdered you. Man. So the key things that I see with my man from the Dodge Ram truck and the father and the son. For one, you know, the guy in the Dodge Ram truck, he was pretty pumped up, right? He tried to tell him, right? The son ran up on him, which he wasn't supposed to do. And reflexes, guy in the truck. I do this. Bow. Hit him with the left hand, right? So don't just run up on people. He ran up on him and schlepped him. Now, the father was a little smarter. He saw his son get schlepped. He probably like, well, my son got better hands than me, so I better relax here and try to be the voice of reason. So the father avoided getting schlepped by being able to talk. And the guy in the truck, he had to read his resume. He had to let them know, look, this is what I do. I sleeps people that runs up on me.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. All right.
So, just a lot of interesting things going on here, man. But the neighborhood ain't gonna ever be the same. The neighborhood ain't gonna ever be the same on this one.
Where I'm at. You told me I had a fucking warrant. You want to strike me? You want to get away from me? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Get away from me. Get away from me. Or that's going to happen to you. That's what I told you. I told you to leave me alone. You chased my son with a gun.
Just knocked my son out.
But he came after me. Did he or did he not come after me?
Ryan.
Did you see him come after me?
Joe.
Did you get it on the video? Good.
Your ass.
I don't give a fuck. You pulled the gun on me.
No, nobody did.
Bullshit, you took it in the house. They're gonna check your house.
You know what? I don't give a shit what your ass.
They have it on file. Have you had it since they pulled the gun on me?
You know what?
And since you hit me?
That guy's a cop.
That's fine.
You know what? Your ass is grass, dude.
That's fine.
Goodbye.
Come after me. He charged me. I was protecting myself. I told you to leave me alone. Since he sent my gun, he came zooming by here. He pulled the gun on my son. No, I'm not talking to you. I told you. No, you can't stand away from me. You came after me. You struck me. You struck me in my car. You struck me in my car. You know what's going on. I'm coming behind, and I see my son squirming. I come around the corner. He's playing. He gets out of the car, and he has a gun. Did he or did he not? And you told him to go hide the shit. And then you come and you hit me in my gun.
Man, I'm the one that had the gun.
What the fuck gun?
Then you hit me. You hit me while I'm in my car. And I told you to leave me alone.
What the fuck gun, faggot?
You know you had a gun.
You fucking making shit up.
I'm not making shit up. Why would I do that? You hit me in my vehicle.
Look, man.
Did you hit me in my vehicle? Did you come up to me and hit me in my vehicle and I told you to leave me alone?
No.
Because you would have hit me
want
back.
to.
You hit me. You know you did.
I never hit you.
You gotta.
You came up. You came charging me. I told you to stay away from me.
You seriously gotta be.
I called cops. Dude, why would I go?
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
You need to get away.
Get the fuck out of here now.
Get the fuck out now. I'll wait for the
Get the fuck out now.
He's got it. Get away. Look at they got you on camera. You guys need to stop drinking. It's way too early in the day to be that fucked up.
Are you a fucking cop?
Cops are coming. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Look, man,
It's gonna happen.
Don't get in my face.
No, I'm respecting you being older than me.
No, you're
Same
not.
he
You're
should have been with me.
fucking-
I'm gonna hit you. Look what time it is and smell your breath, man.
Fuck out
So you're gonna get hit twice as bad.
Get the fuck out of here.
You guys are gonna get hurt worse. You don't know who the fuck I am. Or
Who
what
are
I'm
you?
trained to do. Or what I'm trained to do.
Get the fuck out.
Did you see that? Being hyped twice as bad.
Get the fuck
You
out.
need to stop pulling guns on people.
I never pull shit on you,
Kids are dying nowadays because it's
Fuck you!
carrying guns around, pulling them on.
I never fucking did shit to you.
You had a gun right there and you were driving off.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Kids like that are killing kids. He's killing kids. Fuck. Why do you need a gun? What do you need to carry around a gun for, son?
To fucking protect myself from you.
What did I do? Beaner. My name's Mike Cole. I'm
Cole.
going to fucking Beaner. That's even worse.
This is fight number 4, and in this particular fight, there's dude didn't stand a chance. he didn't stand a chance at all. And I want to ask you guys, have you ever had a person run their fucking car into your body, or they've ran their car into your car?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I've had that happen to me. It's a long ass time ago, but the shit wasn't fun. This particular clip here, man, old man gets out, talks to the guy in the car behind him, right? Says some unpleasantries or whatever. My man in the white car takes exception to it. What does he do? Runs over the old guy. Oh, shit. An old guy laid up on the ground, grabbing his knee, man. Obviously, he's in pain. Guy in the white car gets out, obviously concerned, right? Walks over. Nope. He goes and checks his car. Goes and checks the damage on his car. Now, that shit crazy, right? That shit is crazy. Guy versus car, man. You gonna lose every time. My man lost. Schlepped him with the car. In this video, I'm thinking a couple things happened here, right? Old guy in the car probably got out to go talk to the young Thundercat, talk to him, right? Figure, man, I'm gonna go bestow some old school knowledge on this young man and talk to him. Young guy in the car, young guy in the white car, man. I'm telling you, probably had a long ass day at the crib, man. You know, arguing with his woman, arguing with her, you know, just about whatever. Arguing with him about, you know, whatever bills, arguing with him about staying out late with the fellas. Shit like that, man. Kids over there taking mom's side. So, you know, he already driving, thinking about that shit, right? He pissed off. Old school comes up to the car, says a few choice words. My man in the white car, already having a badass day. You know, wife talking shit, kids talking shit. Probably just lost his job, probably got furloughed or whatever. And he had it, man. So he pulls off and runs over the old head. It's fucked up, man. You can't just run over people like that. And then to make matters worse, he gets out of the car. And you thinking, okay, man, he has a heart. He's gonna go ahead and check on old school, right? My man looks at old school, takes a left turn to go check on the other side of his car, man. Make sure his car's all right. Old school rolling around on the ground. My neck, my back. My neck and my back.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh, I want 150,000.
Fight number 5. Fight number 5. This particular fight here, man, I really love it because you can totally tell that the gentleman in the car behind who's getting attacked, you can tell he has MMA training, as you can see in the video right here. So the guy in the front of the car goes in his trunk and gets out a bat, and he walks over, you know, to the car behind him, and he hits the car with the bat. Driver gets out, the guy with the bat swings at him, boom, sleeps him, schlepped him. And then the other guy in the car in front, he has, I guess, a passenger that attacks the guy, and the guy neutralizes him, man. He stuffs his takedown attempt. Guy goes in for a takedown, stuffs his attempt, throws him, gets on his back, throws the hooks in, rear naked choke. Schlepped him with the rear naked choke. Schlepped the first dude that had the bat, swung the bat. My man countered, stepped back, countered with the right hand, schlepped him. Other guy in the car comes out to get him. What does he do? Stuffs his takedown, whatever. You know, basically. Okay, guy shoots in for a double, basically stuffs him. You know, pretty much neck wrenches him to his back. They go out of focus, right? Then they come back into the camera. Guy's in a rear naked choke, throws the hooks in, boom, sleeps him. Slept two guys, man. Gets back into his car, pulls off. Hat never falls off his head, man. Dude is a G. It's the only way you can explain it. Dude is a G. I mean, take a look at this again. Off like nothing happened. Like you could tell, man, the way he left, the way he pulled off, man, business as usual. I do this. The only thing that the guy in the back didn't do, he didn't read his resume. He didn't tell these dudes, this is what I do. This is what I do, man. This ain't a game. I don't play no games. I'm about that life.
Yeah, real niggas, all day, just me, by myself, on the block, holding it down, gun in my waist, straight face, all day, not a game, in jail, by myself, one bed, no pillowcase, one pillow, didn't nobody write me, it was early, woke up, went back to sleep, took a nap. You ever go night-night, nigga? You ever go night-night, nigga?
I'm about that life. He didn't do none of that. My man, my man countered the guy with the bat, countered him with a straight right, bow, schlepped him, right? Other guy in the car comes out, man, tries to double leg him, stuffs his takedown, neck wrenches him to his back, comes back up, man, got him in a rear naked choke with the hooks in, sleeps him, drives off, man, like it's just another day at the office. Be careful out there, man. They walk amongst us, man. They walk amongst us, man. Some of these guys out here, man, they straight legit. Big time MMA guys, man. I've been around my fair share of mixed martial artists to know they out there.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.